Throw your hands up if you with it.
Welcome to Is It Though?
Podcast.
You don't want my chips with the dip, so bring them dip. You know what it means.
And then I was like, how'd you get in my car? Hi, welcome back to Is It Though Podcast, episode 14, the big 1-4. We are 14 years old now.
Almost time for our quince.
Almost time for the quince. Oh, should do something. Okay, sorry. I had a big brain moment. Brain blast. Hello, welcome back. Sorry, no bits this week. No awkward bits this week. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode with our special guest, my old friend Eloy. Also, before we get into the whole thing, let's go with the whole rigmarole, house cleaning. If you didn't know, we have a Facebook at Is It Though Podcast. Also, we are on Instagram at Is It Though Podcast, right? Right.
You just said before we do some house cleaning, and you're doing house cleaning. Isn't that what you're doing?
That's what I meant.
But you said this is like. Okay, nothing. Go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, finish.
Oh, on Instagram as well. Is It Though Podcast on YouTube.
On
Facebook.
YouTube, it Is It Though. Be sure to subscribe down below, and also we are on
Spotify and iTunes. So rate us, review us, subscribe.
To
Listen.
because it helps us out. Also, I keep forgetting to mention that there's two different versions of the podcast. There is the mumble, which what you see right now, what you see, because what you see is what you get on YouTube, the video version of the podcast, and then there is the mumble plus, the raw, unedited, longer versions. Like for example, what?
The raw
versions. Like last week, the podcast was 30 minutes. In video form, but the audio was, how long was it? Like 53 minutes, an hour?
Almost an hour.
So there you go. Bam. 20 minutes of the extra nonsense ADD filled thing. And yeah, so please sure to rate and review us. And am I forgetting anything?
I love you. No, I think we're good.
But,
Are we back?
nah, we're back. So, as you know, we are moving into a bigger space because right now it's a itty bitty little space because we vastly, outgrew this place real quick. So in this time, we'll be testing around, moving the podcast to Wednesdays at noon. Test that for a while just to, because we're moving and time right now is kind of like kind of constrained right now. So it's like we're going to test that for a while, for a minute. See how it goes. Jinx.
You owe me a coffee.
Coffee. I thought you didn't drink coffee anymore.
I don't, but you can give me a refresher.
I get you a picture of a cup of coffee.
No, it's not. It's on the same thing. But yeah, we're going to test it. Test it. Let's see how it goes to make everything easier on all of us because time constrictions. Yeah,
because time right now is the enemy. But you wouldn't know that. I would know that right now because right now I'm officially on vacation. The last vacation of the year. And what am I going to do? I'm going to sleep.
You're going to work out?
And sleep.
He's going to get thicker.
And sleep. Because sleep is amazing. Because you finally get to sleep.
Speaking of sleep, I got a massage yesterday.
A massage or massage?
Massage.
So how did that go?
It went awesome. I felt like $1,000,000. Now I'm kind of sore, but I guess that's because of
You hearing like bones cracking back into place?
No, but I felt something pop. But it felt like he was fixing my posture, like putting it back. And he was like, more pressure. I was like, more pressure. And it hurt, kind of, but I was like, this feels going to feel so good, though. And yeah, I walked out. He massaged my ears. I didn't know you could massage ears. It's pretty good.
How do you massage the ears?
He just I don't know, magic hands. My feet felt...
Your feeder?
My feet.
Or feet?
My feet felt like a feather. Felt so light.
Feeder. Hashtag feeder.
Yeah, but I felt I feel good. I feel good. I would 20 out of 10 recommend if you haven't gotten a massage, treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself to the massage.
Or the massage.
Groupon's got deals.
Hit
them with that Groupon.
Not sponsored by Groupon, but yeah, check it out.
Saved like almost half because it was originally like $135, so I paid basically half. So get that Groupon and treat yourself, because you know it's important to do those kinds of things. Like I was really hesitant about doing it because I was like, oh, gotta save some money, but worth it. Worth it. I feel like I like all my stress
is gone.
It's gone. What is stress?
But speaking of treating yourself, yeah, on vacation, I know I kind of joked about it, but I'm really gonna try to kind of deload, because basically, if events were a roller coaster, I'm right now. This is like the top, or because after this week, for both of us, it's just gonna be work, and then you're gonna see a podcast, or you're just gonna be and it's just gonna take time to really try and be social. Try and be social. Go out, talk to people. Got invited out to a barbecue auction. It was fun.
Is that what you went to yesterday?
Yeah.
I asked you what you did yesterday, and you didn't say anything. And then I saw like a Snapchat this morning. I was like, wow, okay, cool.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was weird, cause like.
Was the barbecue good?
No, the barbecue was great. They had like different meats from
Italy.
Not Italy, but like different kind of kills, like from different kind of animals that they brought in. I didn't try it because I was just nervous because I don't want to get sick.
Oh, makes sense.
But I had venison. There's venison there. I had venison. I had all this other stuff, and then
I don't know what that is.
like I think it's some sort of deer or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, seeing an auction is kind of weird because like you know that meme where like people, you hear like the announcers.
Storage Wars? Have you seen Storage Wars?
No.
There's an auctioneer and he's like super fast.
I heard of World War.
No.
But anyways, I heard like you know that I know that when people do like the auctioneer off, whatever, and people put rap beats to it.
Oh, I've never seen that. Should I look that up?
Yeah, look it up. And then that's all I thought about. But what also blew my mind is they were auctioning off jars of like mason jars of salsa. Apparently, it's supposed to be really good. You want to know how much the freaking little jars went for?
How much?
Like $130.
$130?
Yeah. I was like, you know what, dude? They know it's really good salsa. I'm like, I'm the only brown person in here. I'm like, I could have freaking made some salsa and made a fucking killing.
You could have sold pico de gallo. How do you spell auction? Having a brain part. Oh, I got it. I had to say it out loud.
C-T.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Auctioneer beats. Which? He's got glasses.
Bring their cattle to a regional sale barn where they look to get top dollar from buyers. And at the center of the
But don't play the whole thing. Get to the right part because it might get copyright. No, not this one. There you go. Oh, what you have?
You said not that one.
Welcome to this podcast. We're looking up YouTube. That's all I thought about.
Hey. Dude, that's honestly perfect.
That's all I thought about. So the entire time I was laughing, but I felt like a. Okay.
No one knew what the fuck you were doing, like that, laughing and smiling. Why is this guy over here smiling? That's funny.
But yeah, it was a good time. But the entire time I was hanging out with this friend of mine, and I was like, I was in my own head because I remember you telling me like I always had like stank face, where it's like I don't know that I'm having a good time.
Stank face.
Well, I think that's what it's called, right? Stank face.
I don't think I said stink face. But you're very like poker face, I guess.
There you go.
Not stank face.
Whatever. But yeah, I was in my own head. The entire time I was trying to be like,
like over exaggerating.
Yeah. So I didn't.
I'm having a great time.
So I just felt like I'm having a good time. I don't know. So yeah.
I could just like picture you like over exaggerating everything, and then you don't know how to find an in between. That's funny. But you didn't. You didn't. Did you have like one of those little?
Oh yeah, and I had to hide one
Why'd you have to hide one?
because anybody could be like, "Here he bid," so I had to pay like $200 for an item.
Did you bid anything?
No,
I would have just started a bid and then not, so I could say it like I bidded in
but
it.
yeah, it was like little jars, like about that size.
And it was for like a charity kind of thing, or they were just auctioning things
Auction
off?
things off, and they raised for I guess their club or their church or something. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
It's when to hang out and get some barbecue, bruh. Yeah.
I feel like I have this really bad habit. I got into this really bad habit of getting on my phone as soon as I get up,
Uh-huh.
and so I be there. I'll be
You'll
be
be
there
there?
for like an hour,
be
bro. No, but I'll be there for like a while just on my phone, and I feel like that's a pretty bad habit to have.
Is it though?
Yeah, because you're instead of waking up and like waking up with yourself and rejuvenating with just yourself, you log on and are looking, what is everyone else up to? Look at these
now,
memes.
well, yeah, I do for the memes, and also it's just like nowadays, it's just like you never know what could happen overnight because a lot of crazy stuff has been happening overnight.
Yeah, but I'd rather
But-
go to work and someone be like, hey, did you hear this happen? And I'd be like, no.
But also gotta check the traffic and everything.
Well, yeah, I guess, but that's why you have maps.
But
The maps will be red.
but do you have paper maps or do you have maps on phone?
Paper maps.
You don't have paper maps.
You know, in my music business class, I learned that if you go on tour or whatever, it's important that you take a map, but like the big old atlas maps
Oh
in
yeah,
your tour bus.
yeah.
You should put a map in your car just in case.
It's common sense. Put map.
Well, I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, I guess once you said it, I was like, oh, that makes a ton of sense, but it wasn't something I thought of.
Things you learn in school. Bring maps.
Maps remind me of Dad because in his truck he had a big old.
Atlas maps of every road, of everything, every told.
That's crazy. Yeah, and it's crazy how he knows. Like, I remember one time I got like stuck in the middle of a storm, like when I think I was coming home over here. I got stuck and I started crying and freaking out because I couldn't see the road, and I was like, well, what do I do? What do I do? And I called him and I just like described where I was, and then he's like, hey, you're gonna take this, and there's a stripes right there. You're gonna pull in right there. And I was like, okay. And then yeah, I got there. It's crazy.
Experience on the road. It's life on the road. Life on the road. That's all. Yeah. I'm just daydreaming with the road. What?
This isn't a podcast for daydreaming.
Well, because the life is the road. And speaking of daydreaming,
Life is a road.
life is a road. So many destinations, but they all lead to one place. Except if you live in Austin or try to leave Austin, because there's only actually one road.
It's only one way out, one way in.
Yep, which is dumb conspiracy hashtag. But on that
Metaphor.
what?
It's like maybe it's a metaphor for something.
The metaphor. I lost my thought. What?
Oh my God, you said life is a road.
Life is a road.
Life is a highway. I wanna drive it all night long.
Who sings that song?
Huh?
Who sings that song?
Rascal Flatts.
Well, let's keep it that way, huh?
No. That's not funny.
But you know what is funny? SpongeBob.
What about SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Oh shit.
And you broke it. Because life is a highway. There's so many roads, but sometimes you just gotta be a little careful because each one road, if you take.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Patrick, the lid's already off.
Oh, now it's my turn.
I'm thinking I should do this one too, Patrick.
But yeah, so it's very important to be careful on the road. It's very important to be cautious, but not overly cautious. And it's also important to
Be careful in life.
Be careful. Yeah, tell me, because life is a metaphor. The road. That is the fourth yawn because it's early in the morning. Yawn gate. But yeah, it's important to just be careful on the road because we're all trying to get to places in life, and I think now more than ever, I think it's very important to just take a step back and find out where you're going first, right? Plan ahead, look at maps, and then have a plan A, plan B, plan C, right? And be over careful, but at the same time, don't be overly careful. That makes sense.
Gatry. Don't be paranoid. And don't cut people off. Ha! In life and on the road.
I don't cut people off.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that wasn't towards you. The part about what did I say? The part before that. What did I say?
I don't know. What did you say?
I said cut people off, and what else did I say? What is it?
Yeah.
Well, whatever I said, that too.
What are your thoughts, Audrey? Do you think life is a road? Do you think it's okay to be careful?
Don't be paranoid. That's what it was.
Oh, well, why you say that?
Because you're paranoid.
Okay, but what else? Keep more in depth, bruh.
Because you're paranoid. Well, don't be paranoid. Like,
well,
I
not
mean,
about me, but
be careful, obviously, when life and stuff. But don't be too paranoid, because when you're too paranoid, you get like things in your head that aren't really there, and then you're freaking out, and then that just causes more problems that could have been avoided. Instead of just being careful.
So you're thinking like more like overthinking?
Yeah. Like the time when you went to go play golf last week, and instead of telling them you were left-handed the first time, you were overthinking, and then an hour later they're like, bro, and all of that could have been avoided when if you just said, hey, I'm a left-hander.
Speaking of overthinking, how would
I overthink a lot.
How I don't know what that was. But overthinking, okay, if you had a person, how would you tell them to stop overthinking?
Take a lot of deep breaths. Go for a walk. No, maybe not go for a walk, because maybe you might, or think out loud. I feel like thinking out, like, or writing down your thoughts.
What are something
because like when you say your thoughts in your head, I feel like that can only get you so far. Like, you have to say things out loud for you to be like, okay.
Mm-hmm. So
like,
that's why
that's why talking to people helps, right? That's why talking to people usually helps people, because they're out of their head. It's out in the open. And
so how would you stop? How do you stop overthinking?
Cry. No, just kidding. I just talk. I talk to Justin sometimes about it. Write it in my little journal.
There's Justin.
Take a few deep breaths. Talk to myself in my car.
Uh-huh.
It's not weird. You do it too. People do it. Listen to some music.
Mm-hmm.
Get on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Just find what makes you relax.
So basically,
really.
like, take something to take the mind off it, something to take your mind off it, basically distract you from it.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily distract you, because if you distract it, I mean, the problems are still going to be there. Does that make sense?
Okay, so
I'm everywhere. I'm sorry.
So you're saying to go towards it, but then veer off, not think about it, or
not veer off, but I mean, like, back to treating yourself. It's important to take time for yourself and treat yourself, but not just in spending money to go get a massage. Also, like, little things like brushing your hair in the morning, combing your hair, putting on your favorite shirt, doing little things for you, using tissue instead of paper towels on your nose. It's important.
why is it? I don't see the difference.
And tissue and paper towel?
No,
Because tissues are softer than paper
it's
towel.
the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
my
This is
God.
why you're stressed.
It's just like hot dogs. People buy hot dog buns. You don't need to buy hot dog buns.
Yeah, you do that.
Buns.
You-
you just need a piece of bread, regular piece of bread, and fold
It's
it.
not the same thing.
It's the same.
You know they sell
thing.
buns, like hot dog buns, but on the top of the bun, it's sliced instead of like in the middle.
Huh?
You know how the hot dog one, right? You know how
It's like this, yeah.
Yeah. But instead of it being sliced like that, put it down like this, and the bun part, like the thicker part, that's sliced at the top.
So
Dude.
it's going back to the
Game
whole
changer.
thing. So
Game
you're saying, okay,
changer.
wait. So you're saying instead of saying like this,
Top sliced bun.
it's like that.
Yeah.
So basically, a hot dog is a sandwich then.
It's not like no, it's not like
Is a hot dog
it's
a
not like
sandwich? Is what I'm
that.
trying to get at.
Look, I'm gonna show you, Trevor. You put a top sliced bun,
hot
on
dog.
hot
I
dog
was just looking
bun.
that up. Is
Hot
hot dog a sandwich?
dog.
Yes or no? I think it's a sandwich because it's 2 pieces of bread.
See, look, like this guy. Oh, fucking Christ. I mean, like that.
That's so stupid.
No, it's not.
That's so dumb.
Why? Why? Look, I think it's awesome because you
it's the
get
same
both.
thing.
You get thick bread, thick buns on the side of your hot dog.
That dick bun. But also, it's just a sandwich. It's just a sandwich.
It's
That's all
like
it is.
taking that, like, you know, that little thing to make your life a little better.
Is it
It's
though?
a thoughtful thing.
That's how is that help? That's so dumb.
With a toasted, buttery outside and soft inside.
Oh
That
my
looks so
god.
good. I kind of want a hot dog now, but I can't eat hot dogs.
But it's like that whole taco shell thing. People are like, I want a flat bottom taco shell to have more stuff instead of
Wouldn't
the whole
that be a chalupa? Oh, you mean like a?
like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So it's,
But that's
it's
like
the
a
same
hard shell.
thing. Yeah, but
Those
it's the
are
same
actual
thing.
tacos.
But it's the same thing. That's dumb.
That's not dumb. I'm gonna buy some, and I'm gonna change your life.
I can get a piece of bread, 2 pieces of bread, cut a little hole in the middle, and bam, it's the same.
It's about
thing.
taking the little things in life and making it better for you.
How's making better?
Because you're
Where-
treating yourself.
Because
I'm
that.
not gonna use a sandwich bread to eat my hot dog. I'm gonna get a top sliced
So hold
bun.
on, let me get this straight. Instead of spending 99 cents on a piece of bread, piece of loaf of bread, HB brand, I'm gonna buy this hot dog bun contraption for $3.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth it.
You're saying, yeah, insane.
It's gonna be worth
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Who thinks I'm right? I know I'm right. Don't tell me. I'm a woman. I'm always right.
It's dumb.
But yeah, it's about doing the little things for yourself. Painting your toenails, painting your I don't paint my fingers, but paint your fingernails. Clip them. I don't know what do guys do.
I don't clip my nose.
What do guys do to take
Well,
care
I'm a
of it?
man's man. Know
Put
what
some-
I do when I wake up. Oh my god! I wake up, I chop down a tree, and then I go look outside, see a deer, blink, and it's dead. Cook it, skin it, and then I cook it, and then
Can you skin a deer? Do you think you have a stomach? I don't have a stomach for that.
probably could. I don't think I could. Well, given the
I'm
opportunity,
calling PETA. Nah.
given the opportunity, I like sure, okay.
So you're an animal killer. Animal cruelty at its finest. PETA! Nah.
I'm more animal stress reliever. Animals in pain, just gotta just.
Did you ever see that thing? There was like I think like a 10-year-old kid. He shot like a deer, like the biggest deer, or whatever, something
Yeah.
like that. And then people like the news channel was like congratulating him because like they were like, dude, that's like awesome. And people were getting mad because they were saying, how could you, like, what is the word? Make this like popular, like glamorize it to the public and la da di da.
Because people fucking.
Because this is America.
Because this sucks. When people freaking.
America, we
suck.
go out and we
People
kill
suck. People need to get over themselves. Man,
Get
but
on with your not so fine self.
it's like people
Move
fucking.
along.
It's like, yeah, I'm not even into that. I'm about to fucking go mad. I'm not getting angry this early in the morning. Because people fucking suck. People are fucking stupid. Because it's just like people just want to hate.
You're okay.
Just want to hate. It's like someone does something great. It's like, oh, let me look back 10 years later. Oh, you said this one thing. Now you're canceled. Like, get the fuck
The internet's not safe.
Yeah,
So if you ever make a snide comment about anything, just know, and it's on the internet, someone's gonna find it.
Yeah, they're
And
gonna
they're
go
gonna
like,
find you. And they're gonna cancel you. You want that big time, lifetime job? That big time, big shot, big time job? You better be careful.
what's
you
with the
better-
southern accent?
You better delete all your.
Nah, don't delete. Just be like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I saw her.
I'm sorry. I'm human.
I him.
We
Well,
all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
Did
we
you
all
not say
overthink.
that thing about that woman about that time 10 years ago? That's what I thought you did.
You
You
just,
call her a
offend,
bitch.
you just offended 70% of our audience. How do you feel?
My cough's coming back.
His life. Oh yeah, someone was sick this week. Someone got sick this week.
It
How was
was
that?
not. It was not fun. I don't like being sick. I don't. You know when you're young and you're like, I mean, I want to get sick because I don't go to school. And now you, now you never wanted to get sick when you were in, or you'd be like, oh, I gotta go to nurse. I don't feel good. And then you tell nurse, I feel like throwing up. I got the poops. And then they call your mom, and your mom can pick you up, and you gotta go home and go to bed. Watch some cartoons.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, I'd rather go to work because I don't want to just be here bumming, watching cartoons,
Yeah.
wasting time.
So not, yeah. But getting back to the whole,
Phlegm.
to getting back to not overthinking. But yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. But
Yeah.
also overthinking. What else do you do?
What do you mean?
Just be honest. Be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like how Patrick, SpongeBob.
This
Oh.
is just going to become a SpongeBob podcast.
This is the SpongeBob More Than Morning podcast. Because it's.
We're done!
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I wish I lived there.
Really?
No.
No.
Wow, we wanted to hear Patrick say no, not you. You killed it. It's okay. I guess.
I don't like being touched. But yeah, it's like, cause yeah, you gotta be honest, right? You gotta be honest, gotta be sincere. Cause if you're honest, you got nothing to hide. You got nothing to think about. It's like, yeah, I did it. And also important to also to have
Lasso.
have people around you that are honest, and have people that are gonna push you forward and help you throughout the way. And also, overthinking, they can also pull you out when you're overthinking. They're like, hey, stop.
Relax.
Stop
Take a
overthinking.
breather. Take a 5-minuter.
And also, most importantly, when you're at the top, the peak of your mind, you're trying to think, getting back to his life's always a road, and it's very easy to overthink because all you're seeing is the road. You're trying to distract the brain. Just find yourself constantly thinking of this scenario and this and that and this and that.
90. I saw this statistic. I don't know, but
Bring it up.
I don't want to say percent but it's like in the 90s, like 99.9, I think probably, of the things you make up in your head never happen. So you're worrying about.
Literally nothing. Literally driving yourself insane
That's me.
over nothing. But I think it's most important that the point I was trying to get at with the whole road analogy is most important is to let things go,
I'm sitting on 3 pillows.
to let like certain chips go, certain chips. That the whole saying, you got a chip on your shoulder, blah blah blah. And it's to let it go at a certain time because you don't need to carry that all extra weight, extra burden. Like I'll tell you right now, for me, for example, I had a lot of chips on my shoulder because man, I'm trying to lose weight. And before I used to like motivate myself by thinking about all the bad shit people told me, like you can't do this, it's not, you'll never do anything with your life. You're only here to reproduce, and that's it. That's a whole
You're
story.
a piece of shit.
That's a whole story. I get to that story. Oh, should I tell? No, because I already told the story like 2 times. Should I tell it again?
No, we don't got time for that.
Okay,
right
we
now.
don't got time for that. Maybe next episode. And also, just ex-girlfriends and stuff leaving you and all that whole other spiel at all. But like, you know what? Like, nah, I'm not doing that anymore. And was she eating plastic behind me? She is. She's our cat. But yeah, as Audrey tends to that, oh, she's fine. But yeah.
I'll deal with it a little bit.
Yeah, it's most important to let it go because it's just I feel like if you hold carrying that in, you're just like, I mean, I get it. You want to fucking like get pissed off, especially when you're working out. Think of all the bad shit that people just put you through. And like a raging bull in a china shop, and that can only last you so far. I mean, you can only like get so freaking hyped up, and then eventually we're gonna end up hurting yourself and wear yourself out. So what I do to let it go is just basically let it go. It took a while, but I noticed when I let that shit go of like 20 years of, no, actually not 15 years of shit that I hold on to because Mamiske, Latino, like to hold on to shit Because like to blow people's face, like bam, you were wrong. Bam, you were wrong. Right? Like
So instead of thinking about
that,
all that,
I think about happy things. Like
think
happy
of where
things.
you want to go.
Think of where I want to go. I think of now instead of being like when I go like to the gym, for example. I don't think about like what I'm gonna do is prove them wrong, this wrong, and this. I'm gonna fuck these people. I'm gonna go do them. You know what I'm saying? I think about okay, this is now a stepping stone to where I want to go. So I do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's badass. I start thinking like that now. I end up having fun in the gym. I know it's weird to say. But I end up like laughing like a maniac.
Yeah.
Working out. People look
And
at
then
me
when a
weird.
cute girl walks by you, you're like, and so you're like, hey, instead of like, rah.
Strike a pose. But yeah, I mean, I feel it's better. I feel I'm better, especially in a better headspace, not fucking trying to kill somebody.
Looking forward rather than looking.
Yeah, looking backwards. And it's just a matter of
She's fine.
it's just a matter of letting it go and just having fun.
True.
Do you have things that you let go, or vice versa?
Do I have things? Yeah. I just did. You see me?
Audrey,
Try.
what would be something positive did you want to give people this week?
Positive?
Something positive to end on a great note. Because we're kind of all over the place again.
Just keep moving forward. And don't look back.
Keep moving forward, don't look back. Caca.
Like Dory, just keep moving. Oh, just keep swimming.
Just keep moving.
swimming.
Just keep moving. That's when Dory becomes a human. But yeah, stop overthinking it. You stop thinking about things that don't freaking really matter. I know it's kind of tough, and
It is
just
tough, but
focus on the next goal. Just focus on that solely, and you'll be amazed, and you see all the extra distractions coming off, and just focus on something you like to do. You want to go run. You want to work out, go work out. You want to talk to people, go talk to people. But set goals to like doing that. Like me, I'm trying to be more social. So, okay, now I need to go to this event. Okay, I talk to these people, and vice versa. You get the point, because we all adults. And on that, as Audrey brings up the closing song, I'm a reminder in advance because she doesn't forget. As you see, it's early in the morning. The cat's going crazy, and I wasn't done. How you gonna cut me off like that? You gonna cut me?
keep going. Well, I was trying to be ready.
So we need to get out of here, and also we appreciate you. Please subscribe down below,
Appreciate you, motherfucker.
and continue to stick with us as we're going through this transitional period. And we are tired, and we'll have next episode. We'll be back. We'll have more things to talk about. We'll be ready. Be ready. And okay, cue the music.
Bye.